Hey everyone, today I'll be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Trouble on Tatooine set based off of Chapter 9 of The Mandalorian. It comes with the Mandalorian in Beskar armor and the child, so already off the bat I already recommend this set, but let's go ahead and get it opened. Here is the completed set, and first let's take a look at the minifigures. So let's take a look at the Tusken Raider first. Can you focus? Okay. So here's the Tusken Raider. He has his gaffy stick right here, and he has some nice printing all around. And yeah, there's not really much more to say about the Tusken Raider. But on the other hand, we have Grogu right here, or Baby Yoda, as some of you may call him, I don't know. He has printing on his torso, on the front, and his head connects like that, and yeah. Okay, the Mandalorian. Focus. Okay, so he has some nice printing. He actually has arm printing too, which is really, can you focus? Really detailed. Like on this side he has the Mudhorn crest, even though it's really small. He doesn't have a face. They chose to keep that a secret still, for some reason. He has his disintegrator gun, and okay, that didn't sound good. He also has back torso printing, and but you don't really get to see it because he has this cape on, but yeah. Oh, and his helmet, I've been told that they made it slightly lighter than the previous versions. So yeah, and the printing on here, it's alright. Like if you look closely, it looks kind of uneven, right? I don't know, but yeah. Here is the Mandalorian speeder, and this is probably my favorite build out of the three, because like there's a lot of details on it, like especially on the sides. Also like the building techniques, like how they got this to be angled. There's like a tilt thing, forgot what it's called. And there's also a place to put Grogu in the back, and along with this little sack. My only complaints with this build would be it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get the Mandalorian sitting on the speeder in like this position. You have to like move his arms and hands around so that like it looks like he's driving it, because like another option would just be for him to not hold the handles, because it's kind of like tense. Another complaint would be the cape. There's not really a comfortable way to leave it out. Like you could do it like this, but it might get bent, and on the box or the instructions, it shows they're like bent inward, but I don't want to like damage it, so yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, also there's the clips on the sides for his weapons. So yeah. Our next build here is the Tusken Raider's tent, and it's a pretty nice build. I don't like how gappy it is, like you can see through it, but I guess it's fine because, like, you know, you can open it like that, or close it, or half open, half closed, I don't know. You can display it however you want. There's also a little campfire in the front, and that's attached there with this little joint. So when you're like moving it around, I guess you could like I don't know. Oops. Yeah, there's also like a dish in there and a pot with a bone in it, so that's pretty cool. Oh, there's also this little clip right there, if it can focus. Has it been focused? I don't know. You can put the gaffy stick there so that he doesn't have to hold it the whole time. So yeah, it's pretty nice build. And last but not least, we have this Ballista, or bow and arrow. It's a pretty nice build also. Has this spring-loaded shooter right here, so when you press down on it, it fires off. And you get an extra one of those in case you lose this one, so it actually comes with two. And this is actually the first time we get this piece in this color, so that's pretty nice. We also have these non-functional, what's it called? You know, the part that actually like you know when you're drawing a bow and arrow and like you pull the string back, is it just called string? But yeah, you can't actually, it's just for display, this part. Same with this piece right here, like you can pretend to be pulling the string back, like adding tension, but you can just spin that freely. The front has this cool design with like the crossbow. You can move those up and down, and there's also the wheels and the legs, and there's also a clear brick right there, and you can stand like that. But if you take the if you take the clear brick out, it still stands, so I don't really see the point in the clear brick. But I guess if kids like push down on it too hard, like those parts come off, so I guess it's there for extra stability. There's also this handle right here. And yeah. This set also comes with a bunch of useful extra pieces, so that's pretty good. So overall, I'd say this set is pretty decent. You get two really cool minifigures, and the Tusken Raider, I guess. And you also get some really nice pieces in this set, and a speeder bike, so yeah, it's a pretty good deal. But do you want to know something cool about this set? It's Lego, and that means you can just change it to something new. So here's my alternate build called Traders on Tatooine. Oh, and here are all the pieces I didn't use. So first up, let's take a look at the vehicles. We have this speeder. Focus. We have the speeder and Grogu's pram. So the first thing I actually built was Grogu's pram, and it's not the best, but I tried my best with the limited pieces in this set. So here's my attempt at Grogu's pram. It's pretty simple. And then you also have a speeder bike for Mando because he needs a speeder bike. It's smaller because I had to use the pieces for the rest of the builds. So, yeah, and the handles at the front are actually easier to adjust because you can, like, okay, oh, I broke it. Okay, so for the handles at the front, you can move them up and down, side to side, and also side to side, like this, and also up and down. So you have a lot of different options there. And then there's the back, and then there's a spot for a weapon and an antenna, and yeah. Next up we have the little stands here. So we have this one, and this one is actually like all of the things. Oops. But basically, there's this Tusken Raider who's like the merchant, and he's selling a pot, a plate, or something, a gun, and a backpack. And he's also selling some other weapons and some droids. This is a bootleg Gonk droid, and this is Gonk droid's cousin or something. So those are there, and yeah, here's the look from the back. There's also a bone there because that was there. I don't know. And there's a flag. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, and the weapon stand has details on the back. But next up, we have so far we have this. It's either shelter or it could be another stand, like merchant stand, but no one's running it, so I guess it could be shelter for Mandu, and Grogo, and there's a campfire. And yeah, that's all. And here's a little tutorial on how to build Grogu's pram, because why not? So you're gonna need these 15 pieces. You can find most of them in the speeder, and you can get these black studs in the Ballista, I think. So start with this round piece and this piece and put them together. Can I even do that? Okay, there we go. And then get this cheese slope and put it in the front. And then you're gonna get this piece and put 2 black studs on each side like this, and then put that on the pram. And then where did I put him? Okay, so we're gonna put Grogu on the pram for like measuring and stuff. So like that. And now we need to get these pieces and put them together like this. And then same thing for this, except it's the opposite, so it'll be like this. And then put one of these studs on any side, but like make sure you, I don't know, I don't know, but put this on here on the right side or the left side, whichever, I don't know. Okay, so we needed Grogu here so that he can like stop it with his elbow. So like push that up to his elbow, and then for the other side we're gonna put the stud like that, but we're also gonna add this part. So, like that, and then put that in place so that it lines up, and then line it up to the elbow. And then for the last part, you're just gonna put the stitch on the back like that. Wow. Oh, also this goes on the bottom, so it's like floating. If I don't break everything. Okay, that was stressful, but we did it. It's a pram. Well, that's all for this alternate build and this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.